When I was young, 1950, my elders used to say in the district where I came from, if you wanted to count the corrupt, 5 fingers were enough. I, after some experience in Karnataka Lokayukta, started saying, yes, they were correct. 5 fingers is enough. But today, I mean that those 5 fingers to count the honest. That is the growth of corruption. You put it arithmetically, in 50s, if somebody took 100 rupees bribe, there were 2 zeros in it. Today we read about 2G, 1,76,000 crores. Can anybody straight away say how many zeros are there? 1,76,000 crores. CWG, 70,000 crores. I was recently delivering a lecture in some other occasion. So there's a new book that has come, Anna Hazare, about him. There the author has catalogued the scams that have come out from 1992. In all these scams, the corporates are involved in them. And that amount, if you calculate it, between 92 and this, of all the scams that have come out, now I don't think more than 10% of the scams come out. The total amount between 92 and 2011 that's calculated comes to about 80 lakh crores of rupees. Can this country continue to be a democratic country? Please try and understand, we are democratic because we are loyal to the country. Countries which are surrounding us and which became independent and declared themselves as democracy, be it Pakistan, Nepal, Burma, now Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, they are not truly democratic. One may not feel the power of democracy, but if we lose that democracy, India will not be one country. We do not have the linguistic bond. We do not have the religious bond. We have parochialism in us. But still we are truly democratic country. But I have my own doubt how long we will remain to be a democratic if we continue this to be corrupt. And the thinking of the people whom we elect. I'll give you 2 examples for that. When Anna team was negotiating with the government to have a strong Lokpal bill, one member of the elected member of the parliament said, "Who are you? Unelectable tyrants? Who are you to negotiate with the government? We will do the negotiation. You leave it to us. It's none of your business." I was shocked. The member is supposed to be a lawyer. When I don't think he has read the Constituent Assembly debates. When we were about to become independent, the members of the Constituent Assembly in 1946 were discussing what type of a political system that we must have. Many members spoke, we Indians personally never ever been independent within the 4 corners of law. Now let us accept a political system by which every Indian feels this is mine. This country is mine. So they adopted the democracy where the meaning of which then was government of the people, by the people, for the people. When the Constitution was completed, it is not given to us by the Constituent Assembly. It is not given to us by the parliament or assemblies. It's not given to us by foreign rulers. No. If you read the first sentence in the Constitution of India, it says, "We the people of India give unto ourselves this Constitution." If we have given this Constitution to ourselves, the legislature, the executive and the judiciary are creatures under that Constitution which we have created. Because the population was such, even in 1946 it was 40 crores population. All could not go and sit in parliament, legislature or the executive. Therefore, we chose a representative system by which we send our representatives to these three wings of the Constitution. And they are only representatives, they are public servants. We didn't wanted Rajas and Maharajas. We wanted to be the owners of this country ourselves collectively. But look at the audacity. Who are you asking a citizen? An argument is built. It's Parliament which is supreme. You can't make laws in Maidans and streets. We also know little law. We know it can't be made. But as people of this country, as citizens of this country, we want to tell our representatives, look here, this is what we want. Ultimately, you decide it. There is no such thing as Parliament being supreme. The law made by the Parliament can be struck down by the Supreme Court or the High Court. Then are they supreme? No. If they strike it down as ultra vires on any particular ground, an error, and that error is rectified, then the Parliament can again make a law. That doesn't make them supreme. The people who go and vote are people whom we have sent. We have not given them general power of attorney to go and do what they want to do. And what they do, everybody knows. There is a magazine called Election Watch. It says for the year 2004-2009, 5 years of term of last UPA-1 government. I'm not talking about politics. I'm not a politician. I don't care a damn about political parties. I'm talking about the performance of these elected representatives who say, we are the people who make law. For those 5 years from 2004 to 2009, out of 542 members of the Lok Sabha, for 5 years, only 172 at least opened their mouth once to speak. To yawn they might have. Only 172. Each member costs directly 3.5 lakhs of rupees per month. Indirectly, it is far, far more. Each day of session costs 3.5 crores of rupees to the nation. And what do? When 2G scam was detected, they wanted to preempt the Supreme Court from looking into it. They wanted to examine it themselves. So a session started in March 2011. Whether JPC should inquire or PAC should inquire. Both are parliamentary bodies. 23 days they discussed this matter. Each day costing 3.5 crores. Each day some argument, house adjourned. I'm in the habit of going to various educational institutions and interacting with students. One student on the 17th day asked me, "Sir, what a shame, sir. Our parliamentary members could not pass even one bill in the last 17 days. I said, "No, young man. Hundreds of bills have been passed. Members sitting fees, standing fees, sleeping fees, eating fees, all those bills have been passed. But not the bills for which they have been sent there to pass." If our elected representatives feel it is their birthright to watch what they want to watch inside the house, because the ex-chief minister said, "Have you not watched it in the house?" If that is the system, if an elected member can question a citizen of the country to say, "Who are you?" Where are we heading? In democracy, there is no doubt it is the citizen who is supreme. If at all somebody is, the question is if supremacy comes. In that system, If you start doubting what is the place of ethics in business, corporate business, or other business, other professions, it will only compound the problem. I think ethics in everything we do, starting from our house, to our offices, maybe in the end to our grave, also, ethics is the most important thing. Ethics has no definition which can applied to all situations. Different situations will give rise to different ethics, but we will understand, the people who are supposed to follow the rule of ethics knows that what he is doing is ethical or unethical. Nobody defies ethics by ignorance. That's an inborn thing. You know you should or you should not do.